Alright, so I want to add something here. The Wraith guys will, if you have like a tower placed like this, I'll show you. Alright, so if you have a tower placed off to the side, instead of flying over to there, they will walk over here, fly around a little bit right here, and then attack it here. So it gives you time to respond and to save it. So I recommend anytime you can do something like that, do it. It helps a lot. Now, to be honest, some of these archers are probably going to die. You don't really need all of them. Alright, that's pretty much all we need. I recommend getting a Dracolich, obviously, and your highest DPS hero. I have no clue what that was. Normal game is normal. Alright, so if you see this guy over here, you see how he's walking around this corridor? He is going to go for that tower. So what you can do whenever a tower gets aggro, if you run over to this bell and just shoot it once, when they unstun, they have like a pretty good chance of losing all aggro on whatever they're hitting. I'm just gonna assume it like resets their aggro table and they just like instantly go for you, but it doesn't always work. Also, my mic hotkey is Alt, so if you see me running into walls randomly, I'm trying to like get used to this and jump at the same time. So I don't typically do this first round, but I'm gonna show you what I do for these. I typically do this for the later rounds. But you can one-shot these if you have enough damage by grabbing a potion. Make sure you stun them to reset anybody who's attacking a tower. And it was that easy. I always do it in that order because you have 30 seconds on that buff, the invincibility buff, but you only have like 5 or 10 seconds on the stun, and I think it varies. Because sometimes I'll see like a certain wraith like unstun or whatever before the rest of them, so I don't really know how it works, to be honest. Also, this funny little glitch happens when you build these like this. Because the tower breaks, they just like kind of are chilling out. I always try to upgrade my poison dart towers because the archers don't really matter. Once you upgrade everything else enough, as long as your stats are okay, it's pretty easy, even solo. But the poison dart towers, if they go down, you might have some issues, so. Oh, I forgot to say before, that skeleton just went out. Can't tell if anyone who's watching has figured out how this altar works, but once you get the 4 books and you hit E, a purple, like, transparent, I guess it's a wraith, I haven't really paid much attention to it, but it's basically one of these, purple and translucent, will spawn next to one of these pillars. I'm not sure if there's an order. Oh shit, that's dying. I'm not sure if there's an order or if it's just random. But yeah, you typically just shoot at that one. Once it's dead, these wraiths become vulnerable and they can die. But you have to kill the purple wraith first. It's really simple. Alright, I'm gonna reset this wraith. I'll actually show you how this works. Oh shit. Hopefully both of these will reset and I don't look like a fucking idiot. We shall see. I think that one's reset. Yep. And that one looks good. So it works. Let me up. Alright, there was a book right there. That's bullshit. What just happened? I got scammed! Oh, I've got 4. Alright. So pretty much my strategy for this is to just run around, try to keep these things away from stuff. When they start hitting stuff, go and shoot that, the bell, pick up the drops, like the book drops, just as they spawn basically. And after you get 4, just make sure you go grab invincibility and hit the bell and then go and attack. And it's 1 or 2 shot if your stats, if your DPS is good enough. This is actually a really easy incursion, even solo. Alright, we're going to try to do this without the invincibility. So thankfully they stayed stunned long enough that time for me to finish them off. Or finish off the purple wraith, I mean. Now, I pretty much always need the invincibility for the last wave. There are like way too many wraiths to deal with, but we'll see what happens. One thing I want to point out is if you look at the skeletons, they're all like basically level 1 or 0. So you can actually do this with roughly 600 supply, and probably even less because I haven't really seen anything, you know. I mean, as long as you have 1 or 2 archers or something to cover your crystals, you can do this with way less.